Welcome everybody. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. These are grammar lessons for year 3 and 4 children, and this is week 8 lesson 1. So our focus for our work this week is to improve our report writing skills. We will learn the definitions of the words chronological, and we will also be investigating the features of newspaper reports. So in this lesson, our learning objective is to know about chronological order. So by the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain what the word chronological means. You will also be able to recall the different time conjunctions, and you will even be able to sequence a set of events in chronological order. So before we get started then, let's find out what chronological order means. In the dictionary, it says that chronological order is the arrangement of things following one after another in time, the order in which a series of events happened. So, for example, the newspaper reported the events leading to the robbery in chronological order. Basically means in time order. Now, because chronological order is all about time, we need to remember our time conjunctions, and hopefully you will remember these from the work we've done before. When, after, before, until, as soon as, since, while, once, as, meanwhile are all time conjunctions which can be used to connect an action or an event to a point in time. So if we're writing something in chronological order, these words are going to come up a lot. I have a little task for you here so that we can practice some sequencing, putting some events into chronological order. There's a list here of 5 events. I wonder if you can put them in the right order. He put toothpaste on his brush. Sebastian rinsed his mouth with water. Sebastian changed out of his pyjamas and put on his school uniform. He brushed his teeth carefully for 2 minutes. Sebastian went into the bathroom and picked up his toothbrush. So pause the video for a moment and have a think carefully about what order these things go in, and see if you can pop them in the right order, and we'll look at the answers on the next slide. So here we go. Number 1, Sebastian changed out of his pyjamas and put on his school uniform. I think this one belongs here. Second, he went into the bathroom and picked up his toothbrush. Third, he put toothpaste on his brush. Fourth, he brushed his teeth carefully for 2 minutes. And then finally, number 5, Sebastian rinsed his mouth with water. Now, possibly you might have put number 1 at the end. Maybe you brush your teeth before you put your school uniform on. I think that's fine, but the others have to go in that order. You can't put toothpaste on your brush before you pick it up, and you can't brush your teeth before you put toothpaste on your brush. Have a look at these now. There's another 5 events here. I wonder if you can put them in the right order. Daniel found the sticky tape and cut 4 pieces. Daniel took out a piece of wrapping paper and the present for his mum. He cut the paper to the right size. Daniel gave the present to his mum on her birthday. He wrapped the paper around the present and fastened it with the sticky tape. So these are obviously in a muddle. So pause the video and have a careful think and see if you can put them in the right order. We'll go through the answers on the next slide. Okay, so number 1, Daniel took out a piece of wrapping paper and the present for his mum. I think number 2 is he cut the paper to the right size. And then number 3, he found the sticky tape and cut 4 pieces. And then number 4, he wrapped the paper around the present and fastened it with the sticky tape. Now you might have put 2 and 3 around the other way. It doesn't really matter if he cut the sticky tape first or if he cut the paper first, but he does have to do both of those things before he wraps the present up. And then number 5 is definitely him giving his present to his mum on her birthday. So well done if you got all those in the right order. You're using all the clues there to sequence the events chronologically. And I'd like you to have a go at this next. Can you fill in the blank with a possible event that fits this scenario? I'll read it to you. Every evening after school, George followed the same routine. First, he would walk home with his mum. Then, and there's a blank for you to fill in, afterwards he would sit down and have a drink and a snack. And you can see some of those time conjunctions creeping in there to help us pin these events in time and help us to know what order they come in. Have a little think about that. What could fit in that space? Pause the video while you have a think. And now it's your turn to have a go by yourself. There are lots of sequencing activities here to help you practice chronological order. You don't have to print the sheet off, you can just look at it on the screen and write your answers on a piece of paper. But remember those time conjunctions. They're going to be really important for some of these activities. And so if you need to go back through the video and pause it so that you can remember them, that would be really helpful. If you have time and if you would like to, after you've done your activity, you could also have a go at the BBC Bite Size activity, What is Chronological Order? I've put the link there below, but if you just Google that, What is Chronological Order, it will come with the right thing. Have a go at it because it's got some activities, a little video for you to watch just to reinforce what you have learnt today. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.